Here is your latest Africa News Update. Every year on May 25th, the African continent celebrates Africa Day. The question is, what is Africa Day and why this year's celebrations matter than most? So, what is Africa Day? The Organization of African Unity, later rebranded in 2001, the African Union, launched on May 25, 1963, Africa Day. Led by Tanzania's President Julius Nyerere, Ghana's President Kwame Nkrumah, Sekou Toure, the President of Guinea, and Kenneth Kaunda, the President of Zambia, started the day to unify Africa's fight against a common enemy, colonialism. Since then, the African Union has used Africa Day to highlight certain development themes. But today, once again, Africa is faced with another common enemy that both threats every African once again, the pandemic COVID-19, otherwise known as coronavirus. And just like colonialism, this enemy is a threat to the economic, social, cultural, and individual well-being of every African country and every African person. So to celebrate Africa Day, which will be on Monday, the 25th of May 2020, many African countries are planning to use this day to fight the COVID-19 pandemic. To commemorate Africa Day, there will be short celebrations with speeches by the African Union leadership on Monday at 1300 East African time on all relevant African Union digital platforms. Also, Africa's biggest music event, the All Africa Music Award, AFAMA, in partnership with the African Union, will be celebrating the Africa Day with a concert featuring the biggest music stars in the continent. MTV Base Africa and YouTube, in partnership with Idris Elba, are hosting the Africa Day Benefit Concert at Home. This programming event will be aimed at raising funds to help African children and families who are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. All proceeds raised from the Benefit Concert campaign will be donated to support food and health needs for the most impacted on the continent. Some of Africa's biggest music stars are lined up to perform at the 2-hour-long virtual concert this Monday to celebrate Africa Day. The concert will feature performances from music acts like Benin's Angelique Kidjo, Kenya's Sauti Sol, Sho Majozi, international all-round star Idris Elba, and Nigeria's megastar Burna Boy. Elba, who was diagnosed with COVID-19 in April and last year regained his Sierra Leonean citizenship, says the concert is to raise funds for those impacted by COVID-19 in the continent. Alex Okosi, YouTube's managing director of emerging markets in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, says the concert wants to use African music to connect the world. Please find more details about the events in the description box below. Thank you for watching, and to all our African friends and family, we wish you a happy Africa Day and urge you this year to do something to help your fellow African brother and sister who is in need because of COVID-19. Do you think you know a lot about Africa? Test your skills using the Africa Diaspora Trivia app in the description box below. And please feel free to leave your suggestions, news tips, or topics about Africa you'd like us to cover.